my honey bunnies, and welcome to Rabbit TV. On today's episode, I'm going to be showing you guys how I got this half up, half down swoop style on my natural flat iron hair. So I am like a 3B, 3C. I didn't silk press it, I just passed it with the flat iron. It's going to be like a kinky straight texture. However, this swoop is laid. So stay tuned to see how I accomplish this look. Okay, so what you see now is my pressed out natural hair. I flat ironed it about 3 days ago. I was trying to do this feed-in braid, which was a flop. So I said, what else can I do with this? So right now I'm taking a wide tooth comb and just detangling. Next, I'm taking my fingers and just kind of gliding up so that I can separate it into my half up, half down, and then going with my rat tail comb and just kind of cleaning those parts up. I'm not a hairstylist, it's not perfect, so, just roll with it. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and section off the hair that I don't want in my way right now with some clips. And I'm going to go ahead and section off the part that I want to be my swoop, doing it a little bit off center and making sure that it's a curve. If your hair is short or thin in the front, you can add a track, just glue it in. And so I'm just making sure that that's, enough hair for my swoop, and then clipping off everything. By the way, the rubber bands that I'm using are these black Annie ones. I absolutely love these rubber bands, like they grip so good. Now that I've secured that ponytail, just making sure that swoop is still good and clipping it into place. And I'm going to go ahead and spray in my heat protectant. I always let my heat protectant sit. I just feel like it marinates and protects my hair better. So I'm just flat ironing that swoop. And now we're off to the fun part. We're getting ready to mold this swoop. So for this swoop, I'm using none other than Pump It Up Spritz. You gotta have the classics. And I'm spraying a lot. Like, you almost want to make sure that it's damp so that you can mold it as it dries. So I'm just brushing in the Pump It Up and then going back and combing it and just combing and combing. So I'm pretty pleased with how this is looking, but to get the best swoop, the trick is you want to make sure that you have a fine comb. So I'm getting my comb that's has teeth that's finer than the one that I used before, and now I'm just going back over that and slicking everything down again. At this particular point, the spritz has kind of started to dry a little bit, so it's like made my hair texture tacky, but that's perfect for when you're molding. So it's kind of flexible. You can manipulate the strands how you want them to go. So I'm just combing everything into place. And when I remove this clip, I add a little bit more spritz where it left a dent and kind of just blend it on out. And you won't even be able to tell that it was there. And then do a little dance because your hair looks good. Hey. All right, so now I'm just taking a brush and brushing up all these flyaways. I have so many. And don't worry about those edges. We're going to catch her in a second. Next, I'm going to section off my hair, starting with the back. Now that my heat protectant has set in for a while, and go ahead and start to bump this hair underneath. And then for the opposite side, I'm just going to curl under. And just repeat those steps as you go up the hair. So section it off, bump it under, and keep going. Alright, so the bottom is done and looking real good. I'm going to take some bobby pins and pin the rest of my swoop underneath. I think I used about 3. If you're really skilled, you can take your swoop and then bring it up into your ponytail. But I'm just not that great, and this is super easy, so we're just going to pin it back, okay? Next, I'm going to flat iron this top section, the ponytail, the exact same way that I did the bottom. Everything is starting to look real good. It's getting kind of ghetto in here, and I'm loving it. And so to hold those curls in place, I'm going to go ahead and flexi ride it underneath. Not going to grip too tight because I don't want to leave dents, but I do want to go ahead and secure those curls. Alright, so final step is to lay these edges. I'm using that Sweetie edge control. Alright, so your girl is back. Definitely feeling myself, very pleased with how this came out. Just showing you guys some different styles that you could do if you wanted to turn the top into like a top knot or a ninja bun, or you could like pin curl it and kind of do like a 90s prom type updo. Just have some fun with it. I'm really pleased with how this look came out. It's giving me Black Barbie, it's giving me throwback vibes, it's giving me baby girl. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all on the next episode.